everybody. Welcome back to Read and Reread. I'm Angelia, and today we have got a family vacation edition of Friday Reads on Saturday. We're here at a lovely lake in North Texas, and I have gathered from the roughly group of 12 people here, the 4 people who actually have books to discuss. So we're going to do a little family roundup of what we've been reading this week. And Kyle, my brother-in-law, has requested to go first. So Kyle, tell us about
right over there.
Tell us about your reading.
My name's Jeff.
Step up now.
This I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Chicken Express.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm reading a book by Frank Herbert called Dune, God and Messiah, which is the 4th book in the Dune series.
I've never heard of this book. Can you
Okay,
tell us about
That
it?
was written in that book was originally written in '65. I think the first Dune book was
1965?
the year before I was born. And when I was in high school, my older brother read Dune, and I looked up to him and I read it and hated it. I totally hated it, and we went and saw the movie, and it was awful. The David Lynch version.
I thought
And then when the new movie came
Steen
out-
wrote Dune.
No. When the new movie came out, I was completely, I didn't think anything of it, and I watched it on the airplane. I was blown away by it. So I went and read the first book again, and I was amazed by it. So Frank Herbert's a really smart guy who talked about ecology and politics and religion and the economy, and he just really wrote a story and put all that stuff together. So I think he's a really great writer, and I'm going to finish my goal is to finish all these 6 books this summer. So
I thought it was 7.
there ended up being 7, but he died before he wrote the 7th.
So there's like finished by.
His son wrote the 7th book.
See, I think I only ever read
Billy Herbert?
maybe 1 or 2 of them, and way back when, like when I was a teenager and saw that first movie, and then it just kind of killed the whole thing. So now I'm inspired to at least watch the new movie.
That's correct. You'll love it. Should have won Best Picture.
Oh, was it nominated?
Cruelly, yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't win.
All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. This is Stephen, my husband. I'm going to get out.
I like to read too.
Go.
I'm also reading really not a
Hold it
vacation book. I'm getting it there. I'm going to creep it in. Can anyone guess
The
what it
reveal.
is? A Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James. And I've been wanting to read a Marlon James book for a while.
Me
and-
too.
What?
Me too.
Oh.
I want to read one
What?
too.
And this is about,
Best video ever, by the way.
what?
This whole thing. Right.
Yeah.
Which
It's pretty good so
Already.
far.
oh,
It's about, excuse
We hadn't
me.
even got to the
They're in
good
the-
part
Look, all
yet.
the boats are coming around to watch.
We have an audience.
Can somebody
Please
splice
speak
in some
about the
boat-
It's
book.
about,
Can somebody
You have to show
splice
them
in
our
some
view.
B-roll of the boats later?
ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Boat bloopers. This is, it's hard to describe what it's about because it's got so many narrators in it, but it's about, it centers around the attempted assassination of the singer with a capital S, which we come to know as Bob Marley. And it's about Jamaican politics and colonialism. And I'm only about 60 pages in, and then it also covers the crack epidemic and the Jamaican mafia that was kind of oversaw that whole thing. But it's not your typical vacation read. It's to me it's really hard to read because it's some of the characters.
I'm just looking.
Are you going to do you want to fondle the book?
No, I
Here,
just wanted to
fondle the book
mention
while I talk.
that it won the Man Booker Prize. Okay, go
And
ahead.
oh man,
No, that's
What
not
a
what,
prize.
that's not what that
The
is.
Man Book Prize?
It's
the
the Oh Man
Booker
Prize.
Which is
Man
one of
Book
my,
Prize.
I love the books that are on that list generally. Anyway,
Audiences.
so far it's really good.
I've been in here in the corner
you're in the
itching my
video.
eye the whole time.
A lot of it's written in a Jamaican kind of dialect, so it's kind of hard to follow. And sometimes the dialogue is
Like it's Hey, Mom,
directed
Pasta,
to
Dutchie the
you,
whole
so
time?
like you're,
Like second person.
yeah. So you're kind of a character in the
Wow.
novel, which is, I always like that, to be sucked in that way. But it's,
That's kind of a
Get sucked
bold.
in.
That's a bold choice because that can be real corny or it can be real good.
Usually
Yes.
corny, I think.
anyway, so far so good.
All right.
Really enjoying it.
Thank you, Stephen.
Okay.
Would you
Well,
like to
I'll
go next? Okay, scoot over a little bit.
So everyone has to
Okay.
wait till the
Okay.
end for the good part.
Oh, yeah.
We all getting in here
Okay,
first.
stop. All right, this is
I was going
Emma,
to ask you, yes.
my daughter.
Hello.
And my daughter, too.
I was going to ask you, when was this published? Is this new?
It is new. Let's look right here. I think it's
2022.
2022. All right, this is her
Okay.
newest book. Okay.
I was trying to
Hold
find
it up
that.
so everybody can see it.
This is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. She checked this out for me at the library to bring to our little trip for it to be a quick read because I was in between books. I just finished Vengeful by the same author, which is a sequel to Vicious. I really liked Vicious. Vengeful was okay,
And
but I really like this author, so she checked this out for me. Yes.
her whole family liked A Darker Shade of Magic and
It was
that
really
whole
good.
trilogy. It was
It was
wonderful,
really good.
wasn't it?
That's what got me onto V.E. Schwab.
V.E. Schwab.
But this is just a YA. If you here's a couple pages, you can see
It's got air.
Have you
it's
read
got some
any
air,
V.E. Schwab?
but it's good for my trip. Also, I lost my bookmark, but so far I'm about
give it our
halfway
two.
through. I'm discussing my book. I'm about halfway through, and it's one of those books where everyone's in a creepy house. There's some weird connection they have to the creepy house, and everyone's being real mysterious and weird. No one's explaining why they have a weird connection to the creepy house. I still don't know why, and we're halfway through the book. But the character, she can't talk.
The
Why
main
not?
character?
Yeah, she can't talk.
Like she never has talked?
No.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
know why.
We also don't know why. She just has some problem.
Okay.
And she sees ghouls everywhere
Ghouls.
and dead people.
Oh, like Ninth House?
No.
What's the age level, would you say? Like within YA, what's
Is it like higher? Like
lower high school, middle school,
Lower high school, probably.
9th, 10th
It's
grade?
creepy, but there's nothing.
real
It's-
graphic?
She writes up and down all the ages, you know.
Yeah, she does.
But I'm
Addie
going to
La-
finish
Can
it
we talk
because I need
about
to
Addie
know what
LaRue?
happens. Addie LaRue.
Yeah, we like that too.
That was good. Yeah.
All right. That sounds good. All right, and last
I
but
didn't
not
say
least.
anything about it.
Oh, did you have something else?
Not really, because that's all there is.
Well done.
But I
Okay.
didn't say much
Well
about it.
All right. Well, I've
This
mentioned
is the
this.
ultimate light.
No,
light
I've mentioned
reading
this in my
right here.
Great Expectations is what I'm reading. Which, if I was not already reading it, and I was getting ready to pick a book for a trip, I would never pick a Charles Dickens book because I like to go lighter, fluffier, or like murder mystery, something fast-paced for a vacation weekend. But I was halfway through, and I do not read multiple books at the same time.
Pick
So.
an 800-page book to read over the weekend.
No, I was already deep in. I couldn't get away. But look, I've actually, I'm kind of in the home stretch now. And I will save my comments about my reading experience of this. But all I know, like when I read it back in high school, all I carried to this day from that was Pip, Miss Havisham, and Estella. I kind of remember that setup, but I didn't remember anything else about the rest of the plot. And I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the humor, and I have some other comments about it that I'm going to save for my my next roundup. But
We're excited about the TV version coming out too,
Yes.
with Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman, which now I can't stop seeing her every time Miss Havisham has a scene in the books. I think she's going to be like just dead on in that role. But I
You're a fan of
will
Olivia Colman,
have some
aren't
more
Everyone is.
thought. The other thing that really struck me, if you have read this,
I can't
is
see Kyle in the video anymore. There.
I thought of some comparisons about the relationship between Pip and Joe with Huck and Jim in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So put that in your pipe and smoke it until I get ready to do the rest of my comments.
And good night, Governor.
All right. So I think that
Bye,
concludes our
everyone.
report
That's it.
from the lake. Yes, anyone have any final words of wisdom?
Chicken Express, everyone. The best.
The book
I
people.
still know how I feel about this book.
The book people.
I showed
buy
you
your
the
books
shirt.
at
How
Book
cute is
People.
that?
Independent bookstores rule. All right, let's go.
Love you.
I don't know
Bye.
why the cursor's not working. Okay, bye.